Hi students. So I'm just going to take a topic of bank reconciliation statement. We have to focus that when cash book and passbook. Remember, cash book is prepared by person himself and passbook is maintained by bank. So when cash book and passbook of an individual or say some company shows different balance, say cash book showing 10,000, passbook showing 12,000. So when cash book and passbook of an individual shows different balance on a specific date, say as on 31st of March my cash book was showing balance of 40,000 and my passbook was showing a balance of 45,000. In this situation we have to reconcile both book, that why both the book which belongs to a single person is showing different balances on a particular date. So the basic thing, when a cash book and a passbook of an individual shows different balance on a specific date, we have to prepare bank reconciliation statement. Let's see the format how we have to present in exam. You will make a table, just give heading bank reconciliation statement, put a date as at, date will be given in the question, then particulars, plus and minus. So amount column will be two columns, one of plus, one of minus. We'll start the question with the given balance. Students, you will be provided either with the balance of cash book or a passbook, so you have to start your question with that given balance. Say if question gives you the balance of cash book, please start question with balance as per cash book. If balance of passbook is given to you, you are going to start question with balance as per passbook. So whatever balance is given to you, you have to start your question with that. Thereafter, few transactions will be given to you, say 5 or 6 transactions. Some of them will be added and some of them will be subtracted. So you have to give the impact of addition and subtraction. Later on, after recording or after giving the impact of each and every transaction in a plus or a minus column accordingly, we'll recompute the balance of other book. Other book means if the balance of cash book was given, you will be calculating balance of passbook. If the balance of passbook is given to you in the question, you would be calculating as a answer balance of cash book. Means among both the books, cash book and passbook, one balance will be given to you either of cash or pass, other you have to find out as your answer. If balance of cash book given, you will be calculating balance of passbook. If balance of passbook given in the question, you will be getting the answer of balance as per cash book. The main thing in this chapter is to understand which transaction is to be added and which is to be subtracted. And please avoid mugging up. Please avoid mugging up that what is required to be added and what will be subtracted. Just follow a simple modus operandi and you will be benefited. Let's go for 2-3 examples, then we'll discuss few more examples in our regular classroom session. I am taking first example. Say check issued for rupees 4,000 not presented for payment. See, first we have to analyze this transaction. Say I was a person whose reconciliation statement was being prepared. I issued a check to one of you. I issued a check, and as soon as I issued a check, I am going to show it as my payment. If I am issuing a check to a person, I am going to show it as a payment. But that person to whom check was given never presented that check to the bank. He might be out of station, not well, busy with some other activities, whatever may be the reason. He somehow never presented that check to the bank. So bank didn't make the payment. For example, first we'll take cash book and passbook, and with the imaginary amount which is going to be higher than this 4,000, which must be higher than 4,000. Let's take 40,000 in my cash book and 40,000 in my passbook. The basic idea is, before this transaction my cash book and passbook were equal. There was no difference between my cash book and passbook. Then this transaction happened. I issued a check and showed it as a payment 4,000, and immediately my balance as per cash book was now 36,000. But this person never presented this check in the bank, so bank didn't make the payment. It means bank is still showing the balance of 40,000. So because of this transaction my cash book is showing 36,000 because I issued a check, followed the principle of conservatism. As soon as check was issued, I showed it as a payment. But that person never presented that check to the bank, at least till the date we are preparing bank reconciliation statement. Say I was just reconciling it on 31st of March 2017. On that date, this check was never presented to the bank. For example, I gave this check on 28th of March. Till 31st of March, 2-3 days later, it was not yet presented. So my passbook was showing a balance of 40,000. Now what we have to see, balance given in the question, either of a cash book or of passbook. Let's assume that in this question, balance of passbook was given. I'm just writing the word given. Passbook was given. So we have to start with passbook and reach cash book. If passbook balance was given, I have to start my question from passbook and we have to proceed towards cash book. Means start from passbook, proceeds towards cash book. Start from passbook, proceeds towards cash book. Means we have to make 40,000 equal to 36,000. If I have to make 40,000 equal to 36,000, what I have to do? I have to subtract 4,000. So I got the answer that if this transaction is to be processed in an accounting term, if we are starting from passbook, we have to subtract this. If you just see, if in same question, if my given balance was of cash book and scene was something like this, 40,000 and 40,000. I issued a check of 4,000. It was 36,000. Not presented in bank, will still be 40,000. But if balance given was cash book, means I have to start from cash book and lead to passbook. Start from cash book, proceed towards passbook. Make 36,000 equal to 40,000. Now for same transaction I have to add 4,000. So I just can't mug up that whenever check is issued is going to be subtracted or is always going to be added. It depends on the balance given in the question. It always depends on the balance given in the question. So always remember, you have to start with the given and reach to other. Is it clear? Please note this and we are going to discuss some further adjustments. Please note this. Thank you.